We're here at American Honda headquarters in Torrance, California, and this place is huge, about 100 acres. Houses automobiles and motorcycles. But what we're here today for is a hot new motorcycle from Honda with some really cool transmission technology. Joining me now is Miller Farewell from American Honda's Technical Training Department. Miller, thank you.
Tom, great to have you here.
Now, we were talking with John Seidel earlier, and
Right.
John mentioned the three-mode transmission that the DN-01 has. And we're really hoping you could elaborate on this and explain it a little better than he could.
Okay. As John said, there's a drive mode, sport mode, and then a manual shift mode. This is a hydraulic mechanical CVT, or constantly variable transmission, which means that it can be an automatic if you want it to be an automatic, or it can be shifted as if it were a 5-speed transmission by using the handlebar switches over here on the left handlebar switch console. It's unlike the belt drive transmissions that you see on some other brands and some other applications. It's a unique transmission that you won't see in any other motorcycle that we know of, and it's a very interesting system.
Well, explain, you say CVT, but it's not actually CVT. I mean, we're talking a hydraulic mechanical.
That's true,
system.
We are. And so we don't have any belts to wear out. We don't have any service issues like that. But the transmission does have an infinitely variable ratio between first gear and top gear, or between those ratio ranges. And the engine itself, or the engine's power, is transferred into or converted into hydraulic pressure by an oil pump within the transmission. That oil pressure is then fed to a hydraulic motor, which then gives us our motive power output from the transmission and to the rear wheel to drive the motorcycle. We can vary the gear ratio or reduction ratio within this by moving what's called a swash plate. And that swash plate's angle changes from perpendicular to the center line of the shaft to what's probably about maybe 25 or 30 degrees of angle to the motor pistons. And that change in angle is what gives us our gear ratios. And by simply predetermining 5 different positions for that swash plate to be in, we can make this a 5-speed transmission or a 6-speed transmission, or it can be fully automatic by changing as the computer sees it needs to.